Welcome inside Maputo. We are ready to go here with the second game of the day here at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup Maputo 2022. Tipping off here today, December 9. Tournament goes until December 17. And certainly an exciting affair that we've got here on the docket today. Costa del Sol from Mozambique and C.N.S.S. Congo from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Certainly a lot to be excited coming into this game here. And action here in Group A. We saw Group B earlier today with Ferroviario Maputo getting the win over APR Women BBC, the Rwandan representatives here. And the Maputo hosts getting off to a very positive start here at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup 2022, and a chance for continental glory for one of these teams come the end of this tournament. A long way to go. First game here in Group A. And all set to get this one started. Just past 6 p.m. here in Maputo. Costa del Sol in the yellow, attacking from the left to the right of your screen. Mozambique representatives here. In the capital. As we're all set for tip-off and underway, it is C.N.S.S. Congo controlling it to start this one as Marlene Negabalizia controls at the top of the arc. We'll send that one out into the central, and a long shot just goes off the rim and nicely rebounded from CDS. Costa del Sol looking to settle into this game is handled by Negabalizia with the shot once again, tries to fire it on, and that one ricochets off the rim and goes out, rebounded by Costa del Sol, brought up, and it's Laguane going up for the layup and getting it to fall. First points of the day on the board for Costa del Sol. Controlled down the far side, sent back up. Mbelu trying to drive into the key. Mbelu, top of the key, sends that one back, turned over. Coming down the other way is Makawaru. Will she go for it herself? Drives up off the inside of the rim, rebounded, and just behind. And that will go back in. And certainly an attempt there from Ingvild Mukawaru. Called back once again. The top for Lavanguane, sends that one down for Chiazne on the right, tries to get the layup off, unable to, and brought back up the other way. An attempt here, that one sent across. Negabalizia puts that one on and doesn't get it to fall. A second opportunity, does get that in. It's Grace Basiki and Mputu getting the points for C.N.S.S. Congo, tying this one up at 2, back and forth so far. Lavanguane can't quite control, a foot race back to her own side of the court. And Lavanguane on the ball, loops that one over. Just inside the arc, sends that an air ball and picked up by Kokolo Lagomo. Sends that one over to Mbulu, drives to the net, not able to finish it off. Over to the three-point shot from Negabalizia, and that one just falls short. But still opportunities. Negabalizia with the shot, that one ricochets off the inside of the rim and rebounded again. Can't just get this one into the hole. Negabalizia with the shot and ricochets off the outside and will be called back. As Elizabeth Pereira will move this one over center court, driving into the key, tries to put that one across, and Leonor Honwana not able to retrieve without getting called back for a foul. And a nice move from Elizabeth Pereira to just hold off her mark there. Ketia Mbulu was right there, but did well to box out. That one sent up and just goes off the inside of the rim and brought back up the other way from C.N.S.S. Ngobeleza drives that one into the key, not quite able to handle it on the far side as that will just trickle over the end line. Guane now hasn't quite been able to orchestrate and settle into this game the way that she might have wanted to so far, but does well to drive in a layup and gets that one to fall. And it's Lavin Guane with her first points of the day, putting Costa del Sol up 4-2 on C.N.S.S. Ngobeleza lays that one off, fakes around, and Ngobeleza with the three-point shot and gets it to go into the lead for the girls from DR Congo. Taken by Bride Kennedy Hopoate, the Australian on this team, one of the few foreign imports. That one sent over. And another shot from Ngobeleza and sinks it again on fire. Marlene Ngobeleza. Lavin Guane gets around her mark to the top of the arc. Will she go for a three? Has option. Sends that one over to Hopoate. Hopoate tries to get that one up. Not quite able to get it to go. And taken back by Makarua. Long shot. That one off the inside. And called back for the foul. Just a bit of a breather here, a timeout for C.N.S. They haven't quite settled into this game as they would have wanted to. They have had some very good play from Marlene Ngobeleza. 2 3-pointers so far, absolutely on fire to start this one.
E eu expliquei durante a prorrogação. Eles vão para o ressalto ofensivo. Nós todos temos que bloquear. Mas também vou explicar. Inga, está a ver bloqueio aqui. E 2 homens. Está deixando ela sair primeiro. Não, sai com eles, falamos, não sai com eles dando.
Definitely been a positive start for C.N.S.S. Congo and Costa. A more favorable crowd here will want to be settling into this one. You're watching the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup on the FIBA YouTube channel. As checking the ball in will be Deborah Kaba Mayanamina. And brought up court now by Ketia Mbulu, the point guard of this team, trying to set up, sends that one across, can't quite connect with Maimona, who is lurking under the post. Sends that one to the top, tries to bring that in as Ngobeleza sends it across into the key, handled, but brought back up just beyond the arc. A shot there from Mbelu, and that one doesn't fall, but they get the rebound. Can't sink the rebound either. And the chance for Costa del Sol to move this one back up the court. Lavin Guane trying to set a chance up as she'll drive in herself, send that one over to the far side, and the pass doesn't go. That one just trickles onto the bench, but a positive transition from Costa del Sol. To the top of the arc, just inside with the shot from Maimona. That one doesn't fall and brought back by Costa del Sol. That one sent up to Mukuwaru. Mukuwaru takes it herself, will lay off, puts it to Chiasne, who goes up and banks it off the backboard to make it an 8-6 basketball game. Coming down the other way, that one just bounces off her foot, but Alexander Ventura gets control of it. To the top for Pereira with the three. That one doesn't fall. And taken now by Luncomo, and does get the points as they get right back into the lead as Tanya Kakolo Luncomo finishes off that chance, and with speed coming up the other way is Costa del Sol. Sends that one down. Driving in is Chiasne, but not able to get that one into the hoop. You can just see a little bit of physicality there from Kaba Maimona. That one sent over. Getting a touch on it was Ingvild Mukuwaru. Just making sure that one doesn't go through, and coaches getting involved here in this one midway through the first quarter. Mbulu tries to get through, a little shimmy and a shake, puts that one down to Mbobo Michiabu, who gets the finish. Mangwane. It's called back for a travel, and this one brought back into possession of C.N.S.S. Congo. Mbulu tries to bring that one in, not quite able to. 5'5", not the tallest point guard, Kedia Mbulu, but has certainly made her presence known so far, and one of the younger players on the court as well, is just 21 years old. And she'll go to the line, and Mbulu takes the shot and does sink it, adding yet another point to C.N.S.S. Congo's lead. And sees that one go as well, as Costa del Sol slowly seeing a hill and then maybe a mountain that they'll have to climb. So that one sent back, driving into the key and brought up as Elizabeth Pereira, not able to go, and C.N.S.S. Congo with another strong rebound in their defensive side. A turnover there brought up by Levangwane, tries to find the long pass, does eventually get it down to Mukuwaru on the layup and gets it to go. Mukuwaru keeping the scoring streak going for Costa del Sol. Mbulu lays that one off, shot from beyond the arc. That one bounces off the back, rebounded well, but not able to control, and coming up the other way is Elizabeth Pereira. She'll drive into the key on the layup right side, banks it off the backboard and gets it to fall. And just like that, Costa del Sol have worked their way back into this game, just 2 shots behind C.N.S. at this point. That one sent over to the far side for Ngobeleza. She has options at the top of the arc, surveys, will send down and just check that in, takes it, bring it in herself, sends it over to Mbubu Michabaya, and not able to finish on that opportunity. Couple of points there to put this one to a 3-point game as we start to crawl towards the end of the first quarter. A long shot there, gets it to go, Ingvild Mukuwaru. Zulu tries to bring that one through, not able to. The net caught up in the rim right now. You'd wonder whether they're going to fix that one. And a timeout for Costa del Sol as they were starting to find their way back into this game, especially with that three from Ingvild Mukuaru, but not quite able to keep that momentum going. And you can see from the C.N.S.S.
Donc ça veut dire que national c'est retrouvé dans la bétinaille, national c'est dans la bétinaille. OK, tu prends la place. C'est à chaque fois. Tu prends la place de Kétia. OK, toi tu prends place. Et un moutou à ça été. Ça veut dire que tu mets ta basket dans la biseau. Kétia, la nana
Vamos trocar agora. Yeah, switch. Okay? Agora formiga. Ela trocar, não vem por cima. No primeiro poder, vem por cima. No segundo, troca, vem por baixo. Para brigar, porque esse homem tem que levantar. Pinga também. No primeiro bloqueio, passa por cima, no segundo, vai por baixo, porque ela vai tocar e atacar. Agora, nós estamos ali a ficar segurando as bolas. Vamos! Ok?
For this Costa del Sol team, there's certainly a game within reach. As we take a look at Group A, 5 teams in Group A: Interclub, Energy, BBC, Kenya Ports Authority, and of course Costa del Sol and C.N.S.S. Congo. Ten games total to be played in this Group A action at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup Maputo 2022. Here on the FIBA YouTube channel is nearly a turnover there, as getting in was Mbubu Michibayu. You can see there just getting in a little bit too aggressive on that opportunity, called back for the foul, and another opportunity for Costa del Sol to send this one in. Gets it over to Kennedy Habuate, sends it to Elizabeth Pereira. Shot from distance, doesn't get it to go. And does get the rebound and get it to fall. Taken out the other way by Kakolo Lungomo. Sends that one centrally, tries to get it off the backboard and in. Finishes the three, and coming back the other way, it is Elizabeth Pereira. Pereira surveys her options, top of the arc, will drive it in herself on the left, goes for the alley-oop, not able to get it to go. And coming back the other way, C.N.S.S. Congo, brought up that far side by Lungomo Kokomo. Lungomo now. Sends that one over to Ngobeleza and gets it to go all the way from Beira. And it's definitely a strong half from C.N.S.S. Congo so far. And it's been a strong half from Ketia Mbelu as well as Marlene Ngobeleza. Absolute dominance from those two and really orchestrating this game, hitting several threes throughout that quarter as well. As we take a look at some of those highlights from the opening quarter, and Levinga Gwanwe getting a positive start for Costa del Sol. But after that positive start, it was really all in the direction of C.N.S.S. Congo, and they were finishing their opportunities, getting those rebounds, always so important at this level of basketball to make your rebounds, not only to get them, but able to score and convert off of them. And then, of course, we get Marlene Ngobeleza taking a step back beyond the arc and making sure to make no mistake. What you've got to like about the C.N.S.S. Congo team so far is their ability to complete their shots from distance. They've been very strong from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Costa del Sol have had a few opportunities from beyond the arc, but really opting for those layups and in-close shots that haven't necessarily paid off in the same amount of scoring, and they're not sinking them all either. but certainly still in this game and in the action here in Group A at this tournament. It's all set to go here in the second quarter. Quite able to finish that chance off. Sent in for Mukuwaru, who gets it. Costa do Sol attacking from left to right now as C.N.S.S. Congo get on the ball in the midcourt. Kokolo Lungomo controlling, tries to lay that one off, but getting a hand in there and turned over. A chance now for Costa do Sol, laid off. That one just trickles away from the rim, but taken back under the rim. And going for the finish, Karia Kovane, not able to get that one to go. A third opportunity, Karia Kovane again, and doesn't get the points as brought back up the other way from C.N.S.S. A shot there from Ngobeleza, that one doesn't go. Not able to finish these rebounds to start this second quarter. Some strong rebounding in their first quarter, but not able to complete these shots in the second. Brought back up now by Pereira. Takes a look at her options. Will try and send it through herself. Does make the connection. Kovane can't quite get up, but called for the foul. And just a bit of an explanation to the C.N.S.S. Congo coach. Guane sends that one in, top of the arc to Pereira, tries to cut down, brought over to Raphael, not able to finish that one off, sent back to the top of the arc, long shot, and doesn't go. Onto the rebound is Kennedy Hopwate, but not able to finish that one off either. Maintained pressure, but called back for bringing that one out of bounds. Mbulu ready, trying to get going here in the second quarter after such a positive first quarter. Nearly gets a nice turn, but taken aside. And a fantastic chance here, but not able to get it to go, but do get the rebound as Nilzia Chiziane able to finish off the rebound after the layup was unsuccessful from Pereira. Shiziane goes to the line, doesn't get that one to go. And brought down the other way from Mbobo Michiabu. They'll leave for Kokolo Lungomo. Belu right now. Tries to send that one to the top of the arc, cycling this one around, trying to find a three-point shooting opportunity, and Gobeleza cuts that one in on her right hand, can't get that one to go, and just ripped away there from Grace Basiki and Putu. Pereira. A bit more size in the team selection here in the second half. Going for a little bit more physicality to neutralize Mbelu's skill and shiftiness on the ball as they get that layup to go and bringing themselves really close and well back into this game. Certainly paying off so far. Brings this one back within a point. Mbelu on the ball. Does she have a little bit more magic that she can draw to in this second quarter? That one sent over to Kokolo Lungomo. A nice spin at the top. Sends that one over to Gobeleza with the shot. That one just off the rim and brought down the other way. A chance to tie it up now. It is Chelsea Raphael from downtown and doesn't get it to go. It goes in on the rebound. And just like that, Costa do Sol put themselves in the lead over C.N.S.S. Congo. And now up against it for the first time since the first few points of the game. And that one turned over, coming in. Chelsea Raphael gets the layup. No mistake there. And it is all Costa do Sol right now. The sun shining for them. And the Mozambique fans certainly happy in here in the nation's capital. You can see a good amount of support making their way here to Maputo for this opener in Group A in the
D'accord, vous pouvez de poursuivre la balle, c'est tout.
Champions.
Ok, d'accord, la concentration est partie où on a début un match. Ok, cette équipation est fait Samy, on va sur place dans quel été, qu'est-ce qui se passe? On revient sur le terrain, on ne réagit pas. On joue contre la même équipe qui a joué en premier quart-temps. Donc, Bino, le match a déjà gagné. C'est la Coupe d'Afrique. Le match n'est pas gagné. Notre coach peut suivre le match. Alandi Bino a sa lecture. Et il réagit. Un coup sur le terrain, l'équipe adverse réagit pour regarder.
Espaço livre aqui. Ok? Não vai muito aqui, mas tem que espaço livre aqui. A livre feito aqui. Ok? Para que
Certainly a smart timeout there from C.N.S.S. Congo just to halt a bit of the momentum that Costa do Sol had built up, scoring at a clip unparalleled so far in this game, and a major 6-point lead that C.N.S.S. Congo once had, now a deficit as Costa do Sol lead 25-22. On the ball now, controlled by Kokolo Lungomo. Sends that one over to Ngobeleza, driving up the right side. Doesn't see the shot for herself, sends that one through. Tries to get it to go and doesn't land. But still on the ball in the offensive end. Kabaya Monia gets the shot, top of the key. That one just falls short. But pressure still not gone. Another attempt and still not getting one to fall. And Costa do Sol get themselves back on the ball and go down the other way. Taking now, tries to get that one into Kovane. Puts that one up to Lavengwane, takes the shot. That one just bounces away. And brought down the other side. Mbelu on the ball. Mbelu. Does she have another three in her? So sharp from the middle of the court earlier in this game. Is that one sent over? Shot from the key and easily done there from Kaba Maimona. Certainly a tight game that we've got here as we approach the midway point of this second quarter. Brought up the left side under the post, gets it to go. As Nilzia Shiziane continues to rack up the points for Costa del Sol. Kokolo Lungomo now. Controls at the top of the arc, waits patiently, cuts in on her own, sends that one down. A shot from Ngobaleza doesn't go. Deep in within the arc. And Shiane tries to maintain possession and build this lead a little bit more for Costa del Sol. Sends that one over to Chelsea Raphael. Pereira now. Will cut inside, take it herself. Elizabeth Pereira, drive it to the net, scoops that one up, doesn't get it to go. Taken back by Shiziane and does get it to fall. And does extend the Costa del Sol lead. And you can hear the fans getting into it as well. Once we've traveled here to the Maputo Arena. As Nilzia Shiziane goes to the line, doesn't get it to fall, ricochets off that side. But rebounded nicely and still with an opportunity now. Gets that one from downtown and able to sink it. Another three-point shot. Brought back down the other way from Tanya Kokolo Lungomo, who's done so well to orchestrate the C.N.S.S. Congo attack. Not able to really find her way in this second quarter, however. When you look at the game so far, you've had a first quarter that was all C.N.S.S. and a second quarter that's been all Costa del Sol. But a tight game still. An 8-point lead in favor of Costa del Sol. Sent over to the top for Kaba Maimona. Kapembi goes for the layup and doesn't get it to go. Gets it in the net, but the buzzer had gone. So that one is waved off. Nilzia Shiziane sends that one over to Chelsea Raphael, finds some space on the layup, doesn't get it to go. Second attempt, not quite handled, as Kovane can't beat the whistle. Ventura sends that one over to Pereira, but not able to control. Now by Chiazne, tries to get that one to go and does make it. Keeps their lead intact and extends it just a little bit more. As Nilzia Chiazne will go to the line. That one just bobbles into the scorer's table. You don't see that happen every day. And Elizabeth Pereira making her way out of this game. One to the top for Talita Matabi Kapembe and gets it to go! C.N.S.S. Congo getting back into this one. Earning a couple of free throws as well. Sends that one in, can't get it quite to go. It's brought back up by Sheila Leonor Juana, now into this game for her first minutes of the day. Sends that one to Kovane. At the top from Chelsea Raphael, can't quite connect, and brought back up the other way by Langomo, but not able to connect. Brought back up the other way, Langomo will leave that one off. Chelsea Raphael as well to defend off that one, controlled by Sheila Leonor Juana, but not quite able to bring that one through. Just another look at that. You can see the intrusion there and the block that goes up, earning a couple of points, attempted points for Sheila Leonor Juana, who makes no mistake. Brought back up the other way now. C.N.S.S. still trying to find their way back into this game and get called back on that progression. And a decent turnout here so far at the first day of the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup Maputo 2022. Thanks so much for tuning in here on the FIBA YouTube channel. It's that one controlled by Shiziane. Sends that one over the top, can't quite connect, but they still have the ball. That one to Lavagonwe. Can't get that one to go. As Mbilu back out onto the court, makes a nice little turn, but called back for boxing out. Quite the lead built up here from Costa del Sol as Giasne drives in, can't get it to go. Brought back up the other way from Kechia Mbelu. Sends that one through a nice threaded pass, can't get the layup to go. And brought back down the other way. Nice long pass up to Giasne, and she misses the layup as well. Back and forth, but not much scoring action between these two on this rhythm of play. That one just a foul called back on Christine Bobo Michiabu. But after the slow start that Costa del Sol had in the first quarter, they've really found their rhythm through this second quarter, leading by 10 points. That one brought up the far side by Bobo Michiabu. And you can see that C.N.S.S. Congo and their bench and staff not too pleased with how this second quarter has gone. 39 seconds to go before halftime and a chance to reset for these women from Congo DR. A few more points would certainly help their halftime talk. As Kokolo Lungomo sends that one in, picked off. Wins that one and brings it beyond the arc. Gets that one over to Mbobo Muchiabu with the shot. Doesn't get it to go. And coming down the other way, Costa do Sol. Can they add on to their advantage before halftime? Controlled now and sent over to Langanaway. Langanaway takes it herself, drives in and just pushed off, as the foul will go the way of Costa do Sol. You can see there just a little bit of obstruction on that run through, couldn't quite finish, as Luciera Lavanganaway will head to the free throw line, looking to add to the advantage. Can't quite get the first one to go. Lavanganaway doesn't get the second one either, 0 for 2 on that attempt, but still pressure for Costa do Sol. That one to Lavanganaway. Will she go for the three? Continues to hold on to it, surveys her options, turns it over, and coming down the other way is C.N.S.S. Congo. Not able to keep that ball in bounds. And with 3.3 seconds left, likely finishing this half at 36-26 in favor of the representatives from Mozambique here in Maputo. You can certainly see, of the fans that are here, a lot more favorable towards Costa do Sol, as this one brought in a long shot, but that one doesn't go as it ricochets off the backboard, and we reach halftime at 36-26 in favor of Costa do Sol over C.N.S.S. Congo. You're watching the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup here on FIBA TV on the FIBA YouTube channel. Costa do Sol with the advantage, 36-26, and halftime over C.N.S. Congo. We'll be back for the second half after this break.
jogo na sua segunda parte. A primeira parte terminou com o Baskball a vencer por 36-26.
Welcome back inside the arena as Costa de Sol and C.N.S. Congo go head-to-head here in the first game in Group A action here at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup, crowning the champion of African Women's Club Basketball. As C.N.S.S. Congo looking to regain their way back into this game after a very positive start to the first quarter. But then everything seemingly fell off the rails a little bit, and Costa de Sol, with the favorable home crowd, found their way back into this game. And already frustration brewing for C.N.S. Congo, who trailed by 10 points against the Mozambican Costa de Sol. That one sent up, and they do get it to fall, chipping away at this lead to start the third quarter. That one sent over to Mukwaru. Heads that one over to Pereira. Back to Lavingwane. Can't quite get that one to go and banks that off the glass, and it is Kariakovane getting the finish. And just regaining their 10-point lead. Costa de Sol. Kokolo Lokomo from distance. That one off the backboard, not able to finish and take it back. Pressure still maintained. Kokolo Lungomo drives that one in on her left hand, puts it deep. That one can't quite get it onto the net and brought back the other way. Threaded through, can't quite get the finish either. And once again, a very fast-paced part of this play, but neither team able to put any points on the board. And we've seen that countless times tonight so far. Brought up from Mukwaru, but can't quite find the finish, and brought back the other way from Mbelu. Mbelu tries to connect with Kokolo Lungomo and does finish it on the layup. But that one called back for a foul. Off there, can't quite gain control of it, goes out of play. Of course, games coming up in this group against the Kenya Ports Authority, Energy, BBC, and Interclub as well. Competitive Group A with 5 teams in it compared to Group B with just 4. That one sent out to Kokolo Lungomo, tries to get that one on. It doesn't fall for her, but a rebound not put away either, as this one called back for holding. Breather, get reset, and ready to attack once again. Costa de Sol bringing it over the halfway line, sends that one over to Mukwaru, surveying her options, currently marked by Basiki and Putu. Bellew gets the ball and moves that to the top of the arc, gets it over to Mbobo Muchiabu, brings it up on her right hand and able to bank that one off on the layup. And nearly getting there was Lavanganaway, but not quite, and going to the line as well on the foul will be Deborah Kaba-Maimona. And now just a 6-point lead for Costa del Sol. As the lead starts to evaporate, the head coach of Costa del Sol not so happy with the calls from the officials. And neither one of these coaches pleased with the officiating so far today. Lavanganaway just waiting to send this one back into play. Referee does give the go-ahead, and back underway we go. Driving into the key, can't quite get that one to go. C.N.S. Congo find yet another addition to their comeback here in the third quarter. Taken by Mukawaru, brings that one behind the post, but not able to finish off. And a turnover in the offensive end. Another solid defensive turnover from Costa del Sol, taken up now by Elizabeth Pereira. Sends that one over to the top and back to Pereira. Takes a look at her options. Just floats that over to Lavanganaway, brings it to her right into the key and gets it to go. And Costa del Sol, after not getting any points for a stretch of time, get back on the board and are the first team to hit 40 here today at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup in this game. Pereira. Pereira now, top of the key, tries to drive that one in and just tipped away and over the end line. Tries to get that one to go, can't quite defend. That one is down to a 5-point lead for Costa del Sol. C.N.S.S. Congo continually pushing themselves back into this game as Lavanganaway tries to drive through. She does, can't get the layup to go. And Chiasny can't quite control either. Chelsea Raphael sends that one over. Doesn't quite connect off the backboard, and well rebounded from Costa del Sol, brought up the other way from C.N.S.S. Loving Ganaway with options, will bring that one to the near side. A nice little turn to put that move on her right hand. Leaves for C.N.S.S. in the key, gets that one up, can't quite finish off the post, and that one will fall in favor of C.N.S.S. Congo. Now look to bring it back up the court and bring this game to within a point. Chelsea Raphael. Born here in Maputo and manages to finish in front of her home fans. You do imagine family and friends here watching this Mozambique representative, Costa del Sol. Of course, Maputo also in the competition as hosts. That one finished off on the third attempt. Kokolo Lungomo leaves that one for Mbelu. Can't quite finish that off, and wait for Gobeleza. And a turnover there sends Costa del Sol down the other way. Val Mukuaru nicely threaded through, has Mukuaru at the top of it. And goes for the three, doesn't get it to land. Elizabeth Pereira goes for the shot, that one off the rim as well, and another attempt coming. But they'll drive this one into the key, not opting for the three. Sends that one back out beyond the three-point line, and Chelsea Raphael not able to get that one to go, but Costa del Sol still well in the lead, 43-35, just over 3.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. A shot from deep from Arlene and Gobeleza, but doesn't go, and back down come Costa del Sol. Brings that one under the post, well into Chelsea Raphael, who makes no mistake. The 23-year-old making good on a good opportunity that was orchestrated by her teammate. The fans certainly getting into this one, back up to a 10-point lead for Costa del Sol. Sent back in, not quite finished off, but Ketia Mbelu does get there to finish it off. Makuaru now. Patiently waits, looks at her options, sends that one over to Pereira in the middle. Pereira shifts that over to her left, will drive it into the key under the post, and that one doesn't fall for her. And taken back up for Gobeleza. She can do it from three, but will she drive it to the key? We'll leave that one off. A nice team play, sends that one in, and not quite finished off by Mbombo Mochiabu. And a good defensive play from Ingvild Mukuaru to make sure that Mbombo Mochiabu couldn't quite finish that off, but she does go to the line and get her points there. That one over, can't quite finish off, gets it over to C.N.S.S. to the top, and a shot from deep, but not getting that one to go. absolutely hyped up. Chelsea Raphael leading her team to this lead. She's been dominant throughout the game today so far, and really swapping with Lavin Ganway as that point guard. Really at the rhythm of the Costa del Sol attack.
Ventura, atenção, vai tocar um bocadinho em vez. Por mim, deixa eu começar a postar um bocadinho, ok? Vai jogar um bocadinho em vez. Vamos fazer 3, ok? Nilza está aqui, deste lado. Não, Nilza está aqui deste lado.
Nilza está com cheio. Está à vontade de botar na cheia.
Cheio está aqui. E ainda está aqui. Na 3 agora, a bola primeiro vai para Nilza, ok? Nilza, calça o homem primeiro e sai. Ventura, entra. Inga, depois já tudo novamente, Ventura para aqui. Formiga, quando a bola deve voltar para ali, quando passar a bola vai parar aqui, espera aqui, tem espaço. Tem espaço tu, para depois marcar para depois, tem Ventura aqui para sair para aqui. Ok? Depois a seguir, vamos defender todos até o
Costa del Sol. I would imagine that if they make a deeper run into this tournament, say they play Ferroviar and Maputo, then they could definitely make an impact in terms of record attendance at this tournament. As that one sent up to Ngobaleza. To Polo Locomo. Can't quite get the finish. As we approach the final moments here of this third quarter. A minute and a half to go. That one controlled by Mukuwaru. Sent back to the top for Ventura, doesn't get it to go. Driven into the key from Ngobaleza, not where she's thrived so far today. Down the other side for Lavin Ganaway. Is able to finish it off. That one sent back over to Ngobaleza. The final minute of this third quarter sends that one through. Can't quite get that one to go. Toyo can't get the shot off. And the buzzer will go to end the third quarter with Costa del Sol well in the lead, 45-38. Fourth quarter nearly coming up. Time back on the clock here, 37 seconds. Brought back up the other way. Polo Lungoma. That one across, a late shot. Does she get it to go? She does, but waved off. And this third quarter comes to an end at 47-38 in favor of Costa del Sol. C.N.S.S. Congo with some work to do in the fourth quarter.
Costa del Sol 47, C.N.S.S 38. Fim do terceiro quarto, Costa del Sol 47, C.N.S.S
match gagné. Ok, na rouge, une à souka, macho. C'est un match gagné. Je peux pourquoi. On a pas faute de ça. Voilà ce que tu quittes. Voilà ça, il te quitte. Non, t'as pas encore joué. Vas-y, vas-y.
Back for the fourth quarter between Costa del Sol and C.N.S.S. Congo. That one a nice give and go, tries to get that one in and gets it to land as well. Well in from Ingvild Mukuwaru to extend the Costa del Sol lead. Taken by Mbulu. Not quite able to finish that one off. Saying that there was a push on the play. Longomo. And if C.N.S.S. Congo want to get this one going, they'll have to get in a bit of a rhythm early in this fourth quarter. Not be doing that. A turnover to Lavanganaway in for the layup. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Gets it up again. Not able to finish. And back down the other way comes C.N.S.S. Congo. Tanya Kokolo Longomo. The 22-year-old tries to get that one up. Doesn't get it to fall. Going to the line will be Deborah Kaba Maimona. Sent over to Mukuwaru, tries to thread that one through. Lavanganaway keeps it within play, but doesn't get it to the point as this one controlled by Belwu does make her way through into the key, and once again back and forth, no finishes, and up for the layup and does get it. Third time's the charm as Costa del Sol find a couple of points from Yana Alexandra Ventura. To the point goes Alexandra Ventura. That one sent over to Ingvild Mukuwaru at the top of the arc, sends it down to Lavanganaway. Takes a shot from beyond the arc, and that one just an air ball that falls short. Costa del Sol with a 11-point lead, their largest of the day so far. But we've seen runs from this C.N.S.S. Congo team that they can put up points like that with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Certainly an opportunity to do just that, but not where they do that as Mukuwaru comes down, charging into the key and gets the layup, making it a 14-point lead for Club del Sol. valuable opportunity here for Marlene and Gobeleza to check this one and gets it up to Kokolo Lungomo. Machachini Chioyo can't quite get that one to fall. As coming back the other way is Costa de Sol. Lavin Ganaway cuts it in herself and gets the layup, drives through, and no mistake from her. An outstanding performance from Lavin Ganaway throughout this game. And really driving Costa de Sol to what looks like to be their win today. Tempers flaring now between Ingvild Mukuwaru and Shune Masuka Mususuka. Wholesale changes in this timeout from Costa de Sol, just to try and see out the lead that they've built up at this point.
No entramos em pânico, voltamos, continuamos aquilo que nós estamos, defender, ok? O próximo ataque vai dar, agora, repara uma coisa, quem ganha a bola, tenta olhar um bocadinho para frente, estamos sempre no nosso homem para lá para demorar, ok? Dá para subir, mesmo Ninja, mesmo na 3 ou na 4, quando tu saís sozinha para aqui, recebe para 2 segundos, todos vão ser contigo, agora falar de aqui para aqui, ok? Basta respeitar um, ok? A seguir nós voltamos para a parte do vendedor, tu vais matar. Ok? Tá bem? Continuamos a defender.
The job about half done for Costa de Sol, but any points that they can add, and add that buffer, of course. Point differential, the second tiebreaker after head-to-head here at the FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup. And that one just barely goes in, but Ingvild Mukuwaru sinking one of her 2 shots. That one sent in. Mukuwaru tries to thread that one through, does nicely and gets it to fall as Costa de Sol continue to roll on in this one, up to a 59-41 lead. And every point they get without conceding is their largest lead of the day. To the free throw line, Aliu Chiria, Lavin Ganaway able to get that one to fall, and they hit 60 points. And if you'd watched the first 5 minutes of this one, you would have guessed that C.N.S.S. Congo would be the stronger team. But the tides have certainly turned, and Costa de Sol have put their foot on the gas throughout the rest of this game and absolutely dominating up to a 19-point lead. Controlled there by Kokolo Ngomo. She attempt from far out. They do have to start hitting these high valuable points, but not turning it over like that, and that one will trickle onto their bench. Not where they want it at this point, especially when they have to be digging themselves into this game. You can't get too tight, too nervy when you're so far down. You have to play free, be able to flow in your game and really be able to feel yourself in the basketball. He's not quite able to sink that one. It just hits the outside of the netting. Deborah Watnishi to Yo-Yo, able to sink it from the free throw line and bringing them back within a few more points. Watnini to Yo-Yo, not able to sink that one. But an opportunity from Masuwaka. Not able to get any points off that play, bringing it up the other way, Ingvild Mukuwaru, and she is called back for a foul. An offensive foul going the way against Costa del Sol. Ganaway now puts that one over, and the shot doesn't quite land, and turned over for C.N.S.S. Congo. Marlene Ngobeleza surveys her options, tries to find a pass. She does to Masuwaka. Gets a bit of a weaker shot up, but does get it off the backboard and in. And sends it over to Ganaway to come the other way. Waits for some options, gets around her mark and attacks the rim, but called back for another offensive foul. Next game coming up for C.N.S.S. Congo up against Energy BBC at the Paviajo de Universidade right here in Maputo. Of course, the next game for Costa del Sol against Interclub as well. As a cat makes its way onto, you don't usually see a cat making their way onto a basketball court, but certainly an interesting visitor. We've seen quite a few cats at another major international event going on right now, the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Kolo Longomo brings this one up, surveys her options, sends that one into Watanishi to Yo-Yo. But once again, they can't find that opportunity to sink. Options in the middle, tries to get that into Alexandra Ventura. Shot from Ganaway doesn't go. And coming back the other way for Ngobeleza, doesn't get the layup either. And back and forth once again, missed shots. We've seen a lot of this. From deep, it's Mukuwaru, doesn't get that one, and back down the other way once again, Mbelu, and she is fouled and will go to the line. She was obstructed. To the line goes Ketia Mbulu. not able to finish that rebound either. A long shot, gets it to go from Alexandra Ventura. Makes that one from far out. Brought back up from Lavanganaway. Cuts that one back, finds an option to Mukuaru. Can't quite find the shot from three, as that one back into possession of C.N.S.S. Congo. 20 points, the deficit now for Congo, as they will sink that three. Too much at this point in the day. With just over 3 minutes to go. Cutting into the key is Alexandra Ventura. Doesn't quite get it to go, as that one's sent back out. And Lavanganaway can't get it to go. And back up come C.N.S.S. Congo. Marlene Ngobeleza tries to get that one through and does get that one into the net. And they are chipping away at their deficit. Likely not enough time. The 64-49 lead in favor of Costa do Sol. And Eliachura Lavanganaway has been absolutely exceptional for the Mozambique side.
Estamos no ataque, tá? Estamos a jogar bem isso. Não tem barulho, só temos que marcar. Quem vai estar aqui em cima? Vai jogar Ventura. Estás parado aqui?
Toalha.
Ok? Nilda.
Ventura aí à esquerda.
Aqui. Percebeu? Xexé. Estás aqui. Ok? Agora não posso jogar. Trabalha Xexé, mete bola para Xexé. Ventura vai jogar Nilda. Depois sai sobre aqui. Também passa a bola para a esquerda.
Passo para Xexé.
The other four group stage games that sending this one in, getting it to Alexandra Ventura. Yana Alexandra Ventura able to maintain possession near center court. Alexandra Ventura lobs that one over to the far side. Can't quite connect on it. That one controlled. And a shot from Ngobeleza doesn't get that one to go. Lavin Ganaway plays that one down, gets it over to Brian Kennedy Hopate. And just a foul there as Tanya Kokolo Lungomo was obstructed a little bit. And that one taken in, can't quite get the finish there. And it's such a hefty lead at this point. Getting physical around the post and around just below the net. See another look at that there, some clear obstruction, and not too happy about that decision. Keiba Mayama does get the finish. Brought just into the deep parts of the key, but not able to get the valuable points as needed, as Costa del Sol really looking towards that next game. A nice shot from deep, but doesn't fall. Into the game, Kishana Mafasatiela. Just 18 years old, getting some big tournament action for Mafasatiela. Down the other way come C.N.S.S. Congo. Get a late, very good chance to get a point, but not able to get that one as it will trickle over the end line and go out for a Costa del Sol ball. Brought back up the other way. Kishana Mafasatiela does get the ball ripped away from her, but earns a foul in the process, and so much younger than everybody else out there on the floor. Just 18 years old. Born in April 2004. The forward gets in there, but not able to get her first points. As Lavin Ganaway will go to the line. This game trickles to its end, a 69-51 win for Costa del Sol over C.N.S.S. Congo to open their FIBA Africa Women's Champions Cup campaign here at Maputo 2022. And it started off positively for C.N.S.S. Congo, but then turned a negative pretty quick as Costa do Sol got on a run of their own and really never let up. A dominant performance throughout the final three quarters for Costa do Sol, winning this one 69-51 as they look ahead to their other games here in Group A at this FIBA tournament. Always an exciting time when the countries come together and compete for basketball glory, looking to crown a women's basketball champion here in Africa. Exceptional basketball on showcase here at Maputo 2022. Thanks for tuning in on the FIBA YouTube channel. Entire tournament coverage here throughout the tournament, the final on December 17. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back over the next few days with further coverage of the FIBA Africa Women's Championship. Thanks for watching.
Técnico da formação do Costa do Sol, Mister, muito boa noite. Como é que viu esta partida? Estreia em grande na Taça dos Clubes Campeões de África em basquetebol sénior feminino.
Em primeiro lugar, parabenizar a minha equipe pela pronta reação. Depois temos entrado um pouco apáticos e a um dado momento percebemos o que estava de errado e tivemos que corrigir de imediato. É sempre bom entrar na primeira jornada a ganhar, motiva aquilo que vai ser os próximos desafios e acreditamos que com esse resultado estamos num bom caminho, vamos corrigindo aquilo que tem para corrigir para amanhã tentar fazer melhor.
Muito obrigado, ficam as palavras de Lionel Banhique, técnico da formação do Costa do Sol, e a reação a este duelo. Conosco está Cocoabe, é treinador desta formação do C.N.S.S. do Congo. Salut monsieur, quelle est votre appréciation de cette jouée?
Ouais, un très grand match, donc nous avons joué contre une très grande équipe de Mozambique. Voilà, mais bon, c'est un championnat, on va se reposer, Demain, on joue contre l'équipe de Bénin. Et donc, l'objectif d'abord, c'est d'être qualifié dans le quart de finale. Alors, encore de finale, il faudra aussi voir les adversaires qui sont dans l'autre poule. Voilà, donc on doit essayer de corriger ce que nous avons fait aujourd'hui, ce qui était bien, parce que tout n'était pas mauvais. Voilà, donc on doit corriger ce qui était bien et ce qui n'était pas bien. Voilà, par rapport à la défense, par rapport à l'attaque, et bien entamer le match de demain contre l'équipe béninoise.
Merci. Ficam as palavras de Cocoabe, treinador desta formação do C.N.S.S. do Congo. Acaba por destacar que a sua equipa começou bem o duelo, mas acabou por cometer alguns erros que acabaram por ser determinantes para que a formação canarinha do Costa do Sol, o campeão nacional, acabasse por levar a melhor. Por nós é tudo que podemos avançar a partir daqui da quadra início. Passo desde já a palavra a si para certamente a análise daquilo que foi este Costa do Sol C.N.S.S. do Congo.
of Congo Democratic, 51. 50 jogo.